It's session 3. You know what that means? More Dungeon Dragon. As per usual, just a couple of reminders. First of all, this is an offline as possible table. So unless you're actively looking up a spell or you're looking up a rule or something, please stay off your phones. There's nothing worse than going on your phone while looking over while you're having a nice monologue, and you look over and you see your friend playing Splatoon. It can really take you out of the scene. It makes you feel really bad about yourself. So don't let that happen. Don't do that to other people. Additionally, try not to table talk. In times it can kind of seem like, oh, I'm like helping out my friend by like explaining to them like what they need to be doing, especially if like combat happens or something, you're trying to explain to them how to have like a more conducive turn. Please don't do that still, because especially during combat, a lot of things can happen and it kind of sucks to have like 19 voices at the same time. And also just don't table talk in general. Always make moves. If you feel like there's a time that has arose that you're like, wow, my character would absolutely do something right here, absolutely interject nicely and not interruptingly. But I'll interrupt maybe a little bit, but not too much. Use discretion as you would. Additionally, just a reminder that sometimes in the middle of sessions I'll be like, hey, let's clear the table. That's because I'll need to maybe drop something down in there, I'll need to put something up there, and just kind of, minimize the middle of the table space that you're taking up, if I ask to, please. With that, kind of a reminder of where we left off this last session. The last session, we had ended the events of the wedding. It was kind of specified to all of you that you were all supposed to be going to the council meeting the next morning, even though some of you guys, or one of you that is here, are not specifically on the council yourself. You're there to kind of like watch the political happenings and kind of be witness to the new council that is being born after the tragedy that happened 3 months ago. A couple of you guys went home to your various various allotments through day sense. Whether you were staying with your nation or whether you were staying alone, whatever that would be for you and your character. Had some conversations, maybe some of you guys just kind of kicked it up, had a little fun time. And that brings us to this morning, where as soon as this music plays, we will begin. Oh, pretty, please. Please do it. No, that's fine. Hello.
While you pull it up, does anybody know what the base AC is? Is it 10?
What base AC is? Yeah, it's 10.
Thank you. I'm just checking mine real quick.
Yeah, 10 plus dex plus armor.
10 dex armor, thank you.
Yep. It's a lovely day in day sense. It's a nice Monday morning where it's kind of not exactly summer, not exactly spring. It's kind of the bridging of those two times. A little bit. It's nice and warm outside. And the building, the council hall itself, shining, pristine, new, one of the brand new buildings that have been built after the events that happened, the Great Sleeping Red One. People are filing in. You see various citizens and passerbys watching as different councillors make their way inside. No particular order to them, just whoever wants to show up first. And as people kind of spread in, we see councillors from Han, from France, from Jimin, kind of making their way into the interior. I'm not going to ask for initiative rolls. Just kind of, if you think that your character would arrive earlier or later, just kind of type on it. Early. And we'll start with Akara and Seneca. You two are kind of one of the earlier counselors that make it in there. You see that counselor Raphael Limkin from France is also kind of arrived very early. He's kind of like an older man. Again, he's kind of in like a little doctor's coat. He's got a little briefcase with him, looking very centered and ready for today's first meeting of this new council. You two walk in and you notice each other and remember that both of you have been pulled aside for this new international meeting. Do you guys speak to each other or do you just head on in?
I think it's my first council meeting, so I'm probably just gonna let the proceeding happen. Wait for some more people to kind of trail in a little bit.
Can I walk over then?
You may absolutely walk
Because
over.
I have something to give all the new council members.
Yes.
So I'm gonna walk over with this little pin in my hand. I'm Kara. I think we kind of met yesterday.
Yes. You're also on that expedition, aren't you?
Yes.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Seneca.
Nice to meet you. I have this little pin for you for all the new ones if you want to take a look.
I just kind of fiddle with it in my hand. It's a very kind gift, and I stick it on like a piece of like label or like cloth.
I like your amulet. Do you want me to fix the clasp?
I prefer to keep it as is.
Okay. Lily, would I recognize this amulet?
Go ahead and give me a history check.
Definitely not one that we've seen last campaign.
Give me a history check.
18.
18. First of all, very clearly of Jimin, kind of like, I guess descent is the right word, even though it's not born. It's very clearly crafted, forged in Jimin. It has the signature of many Jiminite artifacts and relics and all of that. I do think you think it's a little familiar, something you've seen before, but there are not, like, it's not the exact same thing as anything you've ever seen before. Maybe the prop that was given was one of only 2 props that someone had, and it was a prop you've seen before. But it looks clearly Jiminite, you know, it looks like something Jimin, very high status, very expensive looking.
Which amulet are you talking about? Because I have 2.
Oh yeah.
It was the
Okay, cool.
The one you have a prop for.
Okay, cool.
sorry. Are you excited about your first council meeting?
I'm trying to get in the motions, you know, get set up. I understand that I'm undertaking a big duty, so, you know, I'm trying to do my best here for myself and the council and Jim and Peter Valdez.
Yes, I don't think I've actually ever met him in person, but
Very, very, very kind soul once you get to know him.
really, I'm glad. Does anybody else know?
You see that Raphael Limkin. Jesus, I can't even understand. Raphael Limkin kind of is off in the corner milling about. You see that, not exactly at the same time as you walked in, a little bit after. Brutus, another new council member, also walks in. Brutus from Jimin as well, another councilor from Jimin. You see that Brutus walks in. He has like very formal Jiminite garb on. Seneca, what are you wearing today?
I like to think that I'm slightly more like lightly armored.
Okay.
So something just like a little bit more ceremonial than practical.
Okay. And no armor whatsoever on Brutus's body. He seems to be wearing just like the traditional like Jiminite political toga, like what they would wear when they go to like council to the Senate itself to speak. You see he walks in, regards both of you, goes, my good friend Miss Sutton. Yep. My good friend. That's a character, absolutely. My good friend Miss Sutton, good morning, and to you as well, ma'am. I do not think we have had the pleasure to meet yet.
Hi, I'm Akara. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. And you, good sir, with the fine hat, nice to see you as well. You are not here. I was just making eye contact accidentally. You see, it kind of brings in, goes, you are one of the only returning members of the council, I'm aware.
Yes.
It's good to see you. Very
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Can I hand him his pin?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. You see, he takes and goes, Ma, thank you very much. Is this Genovia? The craftsmanship is amazing.
Yes, it is.
Oh, wow. Did you make it yourself?
I did with some help from my parents. They're jewelers.
That is absolutely amazing. That's your parents are jewelers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if they ever need a job and feel like they can contract out to an entire Jiminite fleet
Wow.
of people who need nice tinkering, oh, absolutely, we would. I mean, this is beautiful.
Thank you for the offer.
Oh, of course, yeah. And you see that he actually gives you like a little, like he writes down, scrawls down a little bit of like a note that says like, you know, if in favor of contact, like a little like a number to his office or whatever. He gives it to you. I'll also give you the inspiration because this is super cool. And you see he kind of gives it to you and goes, I mean, this is a true offer, so if you ever feel like, or your parents ever feel like they can, you know,
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Of course. And I hope that your Genovian interest and our Geminite interests collectively may align today or at any time in the future.
Whatever's best for Lectarian.
Whatever is best for Lectarian, absolutely. Who else kind of wanders in this moment?
I can wander in.
You wander in. Alistair, how do you think you're rocking up? Do you think you got Gray Johnson's sorry ass out of bed yourself? What are you kind of feeling?
Well, today's an important day. First council meeting. Nothing else happening. And I did drag Gray Johnson with me out of his bed, left his cat at home.
Yeah.
Alistair is dressed in formal Yejian wear, and of course, as many of you know, with Alistair, looks don't always remain. But he's wearing formal Yejian wear, New Jersey Dad's Sunday best. He's wearing a polo shirt with khaki shorts, tennis shoes, tube socks rolled down. He's got the first button undone on his, two buttons undone on his shirt, so his hair's popping out just a little bit. Gold chain. Formal, very formal wearing Yeji.
You see that Gray Johnson is dressed similarly. However, he has an addition of like a big puffy jacket. Additionally, like a big, not applicable to the weather whatsoever. He's definitely burning up under there, but it's kind of like the spiffier wear a little bit, kind of like more streetwear coated. He's going, we're like one of the first fucking ones here.
Yeah, I have to do some stuff, and I had to make sure you were awake.
Okay, I was awake.
You can go take a nap in the council chamber.
Do you think Janae's... I don't feel like Janae's gonna be... If Janae gets mad at me for sleeping in a council chamber...
Dude, if Janae's mad at you, think about it later, okay?
I don't know what you were talking about.
Good. Go sleep.
Oh, gladly. You see that Gray Johnson kind of looks at you, Akara waves at you, Seneca doesn't stop, but just makes a beeline for the council chambers. You guys would both recognize him, but you see the other two also there, with Brutus and Raphael Lumpkin also in there. You see Brutus goes, fine, councillor as well, nice to meet you, another returning member.
Brutus?
Yes, you know my name already, very
I know
nice.
everybody's names.
Oh, that's very, very spiffy and Yejian of you, clearly, yes.
Yes, it's good to meet you, sir. I look forward to speaking to you in council.
I also look forward to speaking to you as well.
And I'm going to approach Akara.
Okay.
Akara.
You guys are in the middle of the council chamber, by the way.
Akara, can I speak to you outside for a minute?
Yeah, what's up?
We...
Well, yeah, we walk away.
The two of you walk.
Akara. Today I might have to do something rather unpleasant.
I don't like the start of that.
Two somethings rather unpleasant, but the first one can be helped. Yes. I'm going to pass Akara a packet of paper, which I didn't have time to write out, but I know what the contents would be. A packet of paper, and it's titled Amendment to Article 4.
What is this?
I am in a tough spot. I represent people who are afraid and scared. And I can't betray their trust in council. Vivian acted out of turn yesterday, but the fear that she represents is very alive and edgy. And so today I have to submit an amendment to the Lectarian Activitas to prohibit divine figures from office.
So you're kicking Janae out of office?
If it passes. That is an amendment that would establish a secondary council of godly figures who would then have advisory powers. I cannot put that in the bill. You can propose it.
Have you talked to Janae about this?
I don't like the idea of making Janae mad, so we're gonna...
So you're just gonna eject her from office in the middle and not give her a warning?
If you feel it's best to warn Janae, I'll allow you to. I mean, I can't prevent you, but...
You should not be putting this in my lap.
I think that Janae would eat me. I think she'd turn into a dragon and eat me.
She absolutely would not. She might fireball you.
I feel like she's done that before. No, that was just a nightmare. Anyway. This is the best I can do. I can't put this in the bill. I think the king would give me the Jimmy Fallon treatment if I were to do that. I'm working with the best I can.
I'm not sure what I want to do right now.
It's okay.
What's the other thing?
You don't want to know.
After this, I probably don't.
This is bad. The other one's cool. We're fine with that one. We're good.
I don't believe you.
It's okay.
Okay. I'm gonna walk
I
back
guess
inside.
I guess I could talk to Janae.
Yeah, so you now have in your hand a very thick set of papers detailing an amendment that would oust Janae as president of Lectarian, that would establish a secondary council, all of those things. In your hand with you cards, you walk back in. You can add like
Stuff
Alistair's
in my
packet.
bag.
Notably, that's the amended version with like the amendment for the advisory council. Mine is unamended. My copy.
You may put that in your inventory. You guys continue to see more councillors trickle in. Courtney Miller from Han arrives. You see that Jimmy Donaldson from France arrives. Tori Wu from Geno arrives, kind of trickling in until Azra eventually you also walk in. You see that there's the complete, what's the word? Rolodex, I guess. The complete Rolodex of all the counselors, all of the different esteemed individuals from across the states have entered. Gertis is there as well. Gertis kind of walks in, looking a little bit hungover, but that's just normal for her, honestly. And Victor, you are being walked in alongside Queen Asterial, who's kind of like, okay, so today, you're just going to watch. There might be other people also watching. I cannot partake in kind of watching because I have kind of a higher status, but you and I hear there are some people also visiting from maybe Han or Geno, maybe if they can make it, also coming, but you're just there to witness to make sure that kind of the council, everything happens today, so yeah.
Perfect. Sounds like
Yeah.
sounds like nothing's going to go wrong.
No, so you just kind of sit in the shadows and kind of watch. I guess the last time you were here and they said nothing really went well for you either.
I mean, lightning never strikes twice.
Lightning never strikes twice. That would be absolutely crazy. Okay, well goodbye. I don't need to pick you up. This is not like you are my schoolyard child. So
Look, who's taking me home then?
I guess I will come back later. What time do you get out today? What time does council get out today?
I thought I don't know.
You don't
I'm not
know?
on the
You got
council.
you got the letter. You also have the meeting later today, so
Yeah,
okay. Well.
I'll let you know when I need to get picked up.
Yeah, you can just call me. You have my crystal phone.
Perfect.
Perfect, okay. Well, good luck. I hope nothing evil happens. And you hear, running up, you hear, wait for me, and you turn, you say Fleur, also running, and Queen Estelle goes, oh my goodness, I can't believe I forgot you, Fleur. You're just so little and out of my mind. Yes, you two together, you shall sit and witness today. So that Fleur also was like, hi, yes, I'm here too. Thanks for, I guess, you didn't invite me. I'm just going to sit here, actually. I'm just going to sit here. Great. And Queen of Serial turns and leaves. All of you guys see each other. You see Gertis, who was in the room with you last night. You see Gray Johnson. Actually, you don't see Gray Johnson. He's somewhere else. You see Fleur is there. All of the people, Raphael Lincoln, Jimmy Donaldson, everybody is in one room together. You have a few minutes until the council meeting actually starts, until things kind of kick off for realsies. You see that Janae is she walks up, she strolls into the double doors, she goes, good morning everybody. I'm gonna go head to the council chambers, make sure everything's all ready. Doors should be locked right now, so I'm just gonna lock them and get everything ready for council meeting today. If you need anything, send me a message or come and get me. Is everyone here? Are all of our representatives here? She kind of looks around. She goes, has anyone seen Vivian Visage this morning? I don't see Gray Johnson either.
He's napping.
Gray Johnson is napping in the building?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Have you seen your other Yejian counterpart? No? Can you call her?
Holds up his block phone.
Okay, forgot about that. I'm not gonna message her. I feel like that would go poorly. Magic and all. Great. Well, if she does show up, I guess come and get me, or just alert. She needs to show up in the next couple of minutes. Otherwise, we're just gonna start council. Great. See you guys in a minute. Let's do good work today, guys. You see, she kind of heads off into deeper the council chamber, leaving you guys kind of there. Azra chewing on some Oreos in the corner alone. You guys kind of all see each other in this moment, connected. Even the two that are not counselors that are witnessing. There's going to be any other witnesses. You see that Gertis kind of walks up to you and Kara goes, that Wally Byron person was supposed to be here, but apparently got sick or something.
Oh, did he drink too much?
Apparently the veneer cakes didn't agree with him.
I don't see how they'd agree with anyone but
Honestly, they sure as hell wouldn't agree with me. If I got forced to have veneer essence, I think I'd lose my damn mind.
Yeah, I'm so glad it wasn't you.
I'm also glad it wasn't me. I would, like, the amount of hell I would rain upon Mongolians for years to come if I turned into veneer.
I don't know what happened to Stacey. She's a little crazy.
I don't know what's up with Stacey either, but daughter, sister tried, didn't say anything on a big day. Kind of an old lady.
Yeah.
Anyways, you're here too. What's your whole deal?
Excuse me?
Yeah, what's your whole deal?
Please excuse Gertis.
I'm a counselor.
Yeah. But you're like big and tough and you know you got the hustle. You got the whole hustle on you and all that.
I'm not quite sure what you're getting at, but I'm here to represent our Jiminite interests. So
I'd hope so. You know, that's kind of the whole deal right here.
Gertis, please meet Seneca.
Oh, do you not have like you're not like super hard with the whole like kind of introductions and
you're asking me all this. What's your whole deal?
What's my whole deal?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like knitting and I like sailing and
okay.
I mean, of course, we're both here to represent our own countries, but you know, I got some things I like to do on the side. I've never, knew in Jimin kind of a whole hot topic of it all.
Well, those are lovely hobbies, but I'm here to discuss business.
That's fine. Not the banter type. I see. It's fine. It's okay. It's alright. Can I just kind of like trail off? Yeah, you can absolutely turn and leave. She goes, alright, well, nice to meet you, I guess. Hey, don't do banter around Jimin at all. I mean, maybe it's just her.
You did meet Rel, right?
Yeah, but he was a special case.
Something like that.
Yeah. You see, she points at Brutus and goes, he would absolutely love banter.
You should go talk to him.
You're right. And you see, she goes, hey, Brutus, you other Jiminite. And she walks over to Brutus, and they immediately strike up a conversation. It looks like the banter is absolutely flowing on both ends. They're laughing. They're absolutely getting along.
Can I message Azra and say meet me in Janae's office? Right on. Will do.
Perfect. Yes, in this new building, there is kind of to the right is the council chambers. To the left are kind of like the offices and everything. You guys all have offices. You haven't been like given the keys to them yet. You think that maybe that'll happen today. You of course do not have an office here. You know that Janae has an office here. You haven't seen it yet though, but there's definitely like big nameplates that say like Janae's office this way, or like office of the president and stuff like that. You two saddle up together, head to Janae's office.
Hey, what's going on?
Some shit's gonna go down today.
What do you mean?
Alistair gave me something. I'll explain when we get there. It's a lot.
Do you think it has to do with, like, what's her name? Visage? Vivian?
And the Yejian attitude towards magic and dragons right now.
Really? I mean, they hate magic, which, I mean, given, but... I mean, wow. Didn't he, like, make a deal recently? Of some sort?
Can I look around to make sure no one's, like, hearing all of this?
Oh, you guys did not stealth out. You can absolutely, like, do, like, kind of like a post-facto kind of, like, perception check or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just both kind of like, wait a second.
Yeah.
Looking around.
Perhaps a big important politics meeting, we snuck away. It's like on Survivor when you go into the woods with someone to collect bamboo.
22.
12.
It's the highest perception check I've ever made.
On that 22, you do hear, like, the echoes of footsteps kind of fading off in the hallway.
Nearness?
Kind of, they were drawing towards you for a second until they stopped. But they're still, like, they haven't entered the actual space with you. Also, Janae's office looks like it's brand new. She also has not really been in here at all. There's, like, no folders. There's no, like, she's clearly not really been in this office at all either. It's like a desk, a bunch of chairs, big bookshelves that are empty. You see, like, behind the desk, there's, like, a big, like, copy of, like, the Pax Immunis behind her desk. Just seems to be kind of, like, the office a president would have, yeah.
So we get to the office and we can go in.
You guys are already in there. That's when you realize, oh shit. Okay. You kind of take a second. You hear the footsteps kind of outside.
Should we close the door?
I guess so. You crack it, maybe look out. Is there like a peephole or something in the door?
It's a brown hall door.
Yeah, my door has that.
Yeah, no, there's a little people.
I guess we look at the people.
Oh, if you look at the people, you don't see anybody outside.
Interesting.
I'm like worried to actually talk out loud.
I know. Can you see invisible people or something?
I can.
As a spell or just like
As a spell.
Oh, okay, I was like, I don't think you have that latent effect.
I feel like I remember that from last time.
I was just like, let me
Because I was the only
figure
one who
out.
couldn't see the spiders. So bitter.
Was this when we were in the cave?
Yeah.
It's the one who's been here.
believe so.
Guess what? Who has goggles now, bitch?
You have goggles.
Yeah, I never had to use them.
Alright. I gotta find
It's
it.
okay. Mira can. She has superior dark vision, so.
I do have dark vision. Like, this is.
That one does not apply to this.
Yeah, but.
Well, if you turn off the lights.
See invisibility, it's just an action lasts for an hour.
Perfect. You cast see invisibility on yourself, and you look at the people, and you still can't see anyone.
I mean, good to be safe.
Alright. So Janae in the office.
Janae's not in the office. She went to the counselor room.
That's where I was trying to go, sorry.
Oh, you went to go find Janae?
Yes.
Oh, Janae's not in her office. No, she's in the main council
Sorry.
chamber.
Oh, just the council chamber. We just
Okay.
want to find Janae.
Alright, you go, shit, not here. Open back up the door. Still don't see anyone, even with see invisibility.
Okay.
And then you kind of walk back out. You guys are being very, perception check when you leave through back out the hallway. I will absolutely love that.
19.
19. Okay.
That's 19.
There's nobody, really... There's no signs of people at all. Like, the steps you heard, they were echoing. Maybe it's that, the new room, it's very echoey, it's very, stone carved and everything. But as you step out, there's, an air of, magic-y stuff going on. But not magic-y stuff as in, I just cast a spell. It's, there's something arcane or, otherworldly that has happened. There's, a tinge in the air. When you burn popcorn, you can, smell it for, 14 days after, and you're like, oh, I can't believe that happened. It's there's a top note of arcana of something. But you guys walk back out into the hallway through the council chambers where it looks like everyone's just kind of sitting there waiting. Maybe some people are chatting. Gertis and Bruce are still hitting it up. Cross back through into the council chamber. You swing open those large doors. They creak open. You see Janae at the presidential podium. You see Gray Johnson sleeping on the top row. She looks up and goes, has Vivian arrived, or is there something else?
Something else.
Something else. That's... it wouldn't be a council meeting if there wasn't something else. What's going on?
I want to message her and say that a bill is about to be introduced in a minute to ban any deity or deific person from being on the council.
And you're also, keeping up with that. Yeah. So you just heard that for the first time as well. You see her face. She reacts and surprise you. You see, she pauses. She goes, "Can I ask who is proposing this bill?"
That's something with the Yejian government. Sounds like that he's being pressured to. He did give me a second amendment to have a second council of deific people. But he won't introduce it, I would have to.
Well, that puts the onus entirely on you.
I know, and I don't know if that's a good thing because of who I am. I'm connected, you're my family.
Yeah. I absolutely understand that the stance of Yeji in this moment for us kind of dragon folk isn't that positive. Although I would hope it is not Alistair's intentions to out those of draconic nature simply for that. I can see and maybe clearly witnessed that there are those of that alignment and that vein of thinking very prominently in Yeji. I expected something like that to happen today. For it to come from Alistair, I won't go into too deeply how that makes me feel, but I will say that's surprising. Miss Dewstone,
Akara, please, we're family.
Akara, I won't try to dissuade you or persuade you to pass, or you can't pass it yourself, to promote this bill or sign on to it, but I would say I would think very critically into what it could mean for not just your standing on this council, but the future of Lectarian.
Do you think it'd be better coming from someone else?
I mean, I haven't read the bill, so I don't know if you have either. Sounds like he just sprung it on you.
He did, but he gave me a copy of it. I don't know how secure these chambers are, but
Not very. Not very at all. If you haven't even read it yourself, if you want to set it to the floor today, that's a decision you have to make, but you know. Thank you for telling me, I suppose.
of course.
You just get roped into this, or kind of what's your whole deal? Yeah?
If I may,
Yeah.
if you need someone else to present it, so you are not putting foot on the stand and roped into the aspect of people saying that you're proposing it because you are related to the president, I do believe I could lend a hand in proposing it myself on the behalf of Han.
I really appreciate that. I'm gonna hand it to her.
Yeah.
I haven't read it yet, so I'm gonna just skim through it.
Might be a good idea.
I don't know how Yeji works with this.
I can summarize kind of what it says. I had a little more detail than I gave, but if y'all need.
Yeah. Do you guys kind of take this time to like flip through it?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
So the bill itself, the original unamended version that I'm going to propose, it's pretty simple actually. It serves as basically a fourth article for the Acts of Units that says that any person of deific personage is prohibited from being on the council or sitting within the presidency, and it talks a little bit about how mortals should be able to decide their own fate. The amendment says something along the lines of like in recognition of the contribution of gods and deities to Lectarian, to fighting the threat of Gorodon, etc. They'll be given a advisory council, which will have a seat within the Lectarian council as well. This council will be able to speak during meetings, and will be taken like essentially the utmost seriousness with its thoughts. However, in the interest of the well, basically that's it.
How does it define deific personages?
Specifically, it's saying gods. So
What's the
dragon gods, more than things that you recognize as a god.
What about offspring of gods?
It says nothing about that specifically.
So there's no. The clarification does not get more than that.
I mean,
I'm not letting like.
right,
You are handing her like a physical document,
right.
which doesn't have like margins of explanations typically. With
I will say when Alistair drafted this, I don't know have the exact words in person to say this, but he would have made it very specifically so that like that Akara would not be in trouble from this. Like he very explicitly thought about that when he made this.
He knows he would die.
Yeah, he's not trying to target any person on the council,
You see that as Janae kind of like reads along with you. She takes a second to look very clearly. She's trying to not show any emotions on her face. The secondary council, I can go ahead and tell you, none of my siblings would even care about. The governance of Lectarian does not mean anything to my siblings, and they would not feel any ties to a mortal council. But I absolutely see the inspiration for it.
Is there something better we could propose other than just to reject the amendment at all?
I mean, in order for this amendment to even come to pass, the idea of this, I mean, anything's possible, it is Lectarian, but unanimous vote would have to pass this. And with the framings of it right now, you don't even have a clear opinion of it probably yet. I doubt that many of the councilors would. Some definitely would. but it's a first draft. Things always come from first drafts. Yeah. I wonder who he thinks could serve as president better.
Oh no, he didn't say.
I don't know. That guy always wheeling around in his little shoes, his little webs. Interesting man. Interesting man. Anyways, I guess we'll just call in the council. Prepare yourself to deal with this day, I suppose.
When Gertis finds this out, she's
Gonna flip.
yeah.
Gertis is gonna flip. She does often, but she's definitely gonna flip.
I'll do my best to hold her back so she doesn't.
Please
fight
do.
him.
If I have to force cage her in her own seat again, I've done that many times.
Can I do an insight check whether or of how this might, or intelligence of how this might affect or fall back on the Han Council?
Yes.
Okay. Which one would you prefer? Intelligence or insight? Or
I would go for insight if you're trying to think of how this would work.
okay, 27.
27 insight. This is a bill that is clearly based off of Yejian panic.
Mm-hmm.
The wording of it, where it has been kind of like put that like nobody of deific descent, they kind of like there's already something in the Pax Unus that says like you have to be of Lectarian descent, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that part itself, you're going, okay, what could be argued, especially from a Hongolian, which is known to be like the most like learned of any of the kind of nations, that is kind of already put in the Pax.
Mm-hmm.
The establishment of a secondary council for like a Hongolian to put that forward, there is no state religion of Han.
Mm-hmm.
There has not been. However, over the past couple of months, maybe you've only heard of this a little bit, there has been a growing Moridic nature in Han.
Okay.
Moradin has kind of began to take hold a little bit, and especially with the south of Han.
With the south of Han, isn't that where Louvre is? Or
That is kind of where Louvre is.
would
yes.
I know anything about that because I have family there, or
Do you think you would have visited your family at all over the summer?
I feel like I would have sent notes
You would
or
have sent notes.
letters.
I don't know if your family specifically would have like really bought into that whole, because you're a very
Yeah.
devout member of like Salem, like Salem's church and everything. I feel like your family would be too. So I think definitely like you would have gotten like something like your mom or whoever that's like, guess what? There's some people starting to set up churches down here. But it hasn't gotten to like a Han council level like it has in Jimin. So yeah.
With the amendment, if I may ask, would it be going against it with like having people on as with a deific nature instead of a Lectarian nature or descendants?
I think you asking that question like with this establishment of a council solely for gods, that does kind of like
go against.
That kind of does establish like a nature of like gods having say in Lectarian affairs. Whereas it currently stands like there is no non-mortal perspective. And Azar can, however, like you love Saloon. Saloon's your girl. She's your bestie. So like, I don't know how does Azar feel about the idea of like, would you give Saloon a chair to rule Lectare? Would you give her a designated seat? I feel like that's kind of what you're ruminating on.
I feel like Azra in this moment, because she's so like Hungolian to her core, but she loves her goddess dearly. It's kind of a conflict, and she is very like she is like for this nation, and she just wants the betterment of it, and she believes like aid and counseling from deities is helpful, but she doesn't believe that they should rule the whole continent because they've been to other countries as well, possibly. So I feel like she's a little torn with that and how it might go with Lectare.
Yeah, absolutely. As you guys are kind of like thinking about this, realizing this, the rest of the council members start to head in. Brutus and Gertis and Seneca and are the people watching Fleur and Victor up in the kind of like balcony area of the top seats. You see that there are a couple people that were not there originally that do end up kind of like setting in. It looks like two kind of Yejian politicians that maybe you have not met yet, really, any of you. Go and sit in the upper rafters, people kind of filling in, setting out. You see that there are like specific benches for you guys to sit at based off of your nations. There's like a France bench, and there's like a Geno bench, and a Han bench, and a Jimin bench, and a Yeji bench, where everyone kind of has a seat, with the only empty seat at this moment being Vivian Visage. You all sit down. Janae looks out to all of you. So there's still no word for Miss Visage. None of you have heard from her this morning? And you hear a wait from up in the rafters. And you see that one of the Yejian businessmen stands up and he goes, I've heard. So Jimmy goes, yes. And your name is? And he goes, Stephen Colbert. I've heard word that Miss Visage is coming in very soon. See that? Janae goes, alright, okay. Well, we were already a few minutes past when we were actually supposed to begin, so I will just open the session with some remarks. Welcome to the first session of the second Lectarian Council of 768. Thank you for those who have been here before, and thank you for those who are new. As we know, we've had a substantial mix-up in the status and the seatings of those of you. We've had special elections, and I say thank you again once more for the grace you've given and the unfounded ways some of you were elected. Typically, I know we are supposed to have a trial, but with the ways things happened 3 months ago with the Red One, that was incomprehensible. With that, and you see that she kind of opens up a great ledger upon this podium she has before her. She goes, with this, I hereby begin by swearing you all in. As per usual, raise your right hand. She also raises her hand.
Is it just for new or is it for
Everybody, you're getting sworn in. You're not getting sworn in.
Not me.
Raise his hand anyway.
For those of you who are new, we shall speak forth through the councillor oath. This is swearing you in. You repeat after what I say. We together as a nation battered.
We together.
We together as a nation battered.
Ratify these conditions.
Ratify these conditions.
And urge those that come after us.
And urge those who come after us.
To regard them as we do now.
Regard them as we do now.
Together as one lectare.
Together as one lectare.
And our great Circadia.
And our great Circadia.
Thank you. And as for that, she closes the ledger once again. Thank you for swearing yourselves in. And I'm actually here now. And you see that in the doorway, standing about 5'4", is Vivian Visage. Many apologies for me being late. I'm here now.
Alistair stands up, very abruptly. Kind of looks around the room. Turns to Vivian. Vivian Visage. Yesterday, you acted. Though you claim to act in the interest of Yeji, and though you may speak with the voice of the Yejian people, you do so in a way that is unbecoming of a Yejian councillor. You committed an atrocious act in a holy space, and I'm very sorry, but I'm to exercise my rights as a Yejian to challenge you to a duel, to the death.
And you hear gasps amongst the room. The other councillors goes, what the fuck? You see that the people in kind of the upper brackets are like, what the hell? I could have expected that from you. Well, I guess we can do this now.
Now, choose your place.
Well, they just made this lovely new building, and I sure do plan on voting in it as soon as I'm done killing you, so let's go outside.
And as for the matter of mediator, upon your agreement, I name Miss Seneca Sutton.
Miss Sutton, who is Sutton?
I stand up. Well, I do believe this is a little bit unexpected, but who am I not to honor a duel?
You're right. She's in all this fancy armor too, so set for it, I guess. Perfect. We do them by blade or by artillery? What kind of your whole deal?
Holds up his bow. I have all I need.
You see that she takes out a little gun from her little side holster. She goes, "Me too." You see that Janae goes, "Okay, I guess this is happening now." I think, as of the Yejian condex of their law, we must now honor this duel. Those who wish to witness this duel, if you will follow to outside, I guess it's outside, and we'll make sure it happens, I guess. Great, I guess break, I don't know. And you see that Janae kind of steps down and is like, oh, fuck. Alistair, you see Seneca, who you have just nominated. Seneca, how are you feeling this moment?
I think I'm definitely caught off guard. I'm definitely, like, duels, I think, are not really like a stranger to me at all.
Mhm.
So it's like a role that I'm not familiar with, but also it's like I am being put on the spot a little bit, especially for a first council meeting,
Mhm.
and for me not knowing Alistair very well, like, at all.
Yeah.
But it's definitely something that I'll still honor, 2,000%.
Do you go up to Seneca?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to speak to her for too long because obviously I don't want to.
You see that Vivian also makes her way up to Seneca as well.
Now, have y'all... Are we doing this in the front of the council building, correct? Okay.
Your job is simple. You make sure one of us dies, and the other one doesn't run away. As for the surprise, I apologize for the abrupt nature, but for Yejian law, there could be no bias in our mediator, and I cannot speak to you for him.
Well, you can't put it past a Jiminite to honor a duel. Pretty commonplace in our country, so... Let's take this outside.
Right. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I don't know if directly outside the council building's like the best thing. Like if a stray bullet hits the side of a window, I feel like that we get built to that might not go well. So like the alleyway.
Well, I don't intend to miss.
Well, I don't either, but you know, I got multifaceted bullets. You wouldn't know about that. Alleyway right now. Right. You see that as you all head back outside, Victor, you see that Fleur looks at you and goes, "What the fuck?
You up for watching a little blood sport?
I mean, fucking, of course I am, but what the fuck is this happening now? You ever seen this before?
We've seen worse.
You've seen worse? Oh, yeah, you've definitely seen worse.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about the whole thing you did. Yeah, let's go outside, I guess.
This is probably the most entertaining meeting I've ever been to.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely, they're not even 2 minutes in.
Yeah, I know.
You guys also head out.
Mhm.
If everyone could please clear the table for me.
Okay.
It'll be a little bit sad. I guess no one wanted to go to the arena. Coliseum.
Oh, yeah. The
Oh,
idea
the
of making a
Coliseum.
Coliseum for this would be awful.
Oh, dude.
Fun fact, in Yejian law, the challenge chooses the location, which in this case means the DM chooses the location.
Sure did.
Mhm.
Almost like I did that on purpose. Okay, I'm gonna move this chair. Any apologies? No.
Is this when you give us the clear the table talk?
Yep, that's why I did that.
Who could have seen that coming?
I've seen it coming! Ouch.
Still need to get a dice box. I'm realizing.
How many times have I texted about those?
Well, I just forget.
I never have room for that nice box.
Put it right here.
What are the most sport about?
The
I
dice
feel like
box we go where...
It's a pretty big,
I've already used it all the time.
What?
or this is a pretty big setup for just a
I
simple.
wish I got extra plus 2
Yeah.
still fighter and I didn't subtract after I changed.
Yeah.
I love the trees.
Perfect.
Oh,
That really sucks for me.
You know what I could go for right now? Some broccoli.
I mean, they really do look like it. If that one doesn't sit, then I can just get the different ones.
Urban planning. Yes.
let's go. Get some urban wilderness up here as well.
A walkable community.
Yeah. Gate. Well,
It's a
these are kind of
street.
scary gates.
A little bit.
Wow, maybe.
It's Lectarian brown.
Yeah, this is ye old brown.
Did you say Lectarian brown?
Yeah.
Do you know how hard it is to paint things to look like houses?
Yeah.
I gave
no.
up. I was like,
I
this
think it's so cute
this
though.
is just wood now.
I like the little trees.
Thanks. Sorry, the setup's taking a second, gang.
You know what really happens is in Lectare they have like an
This is
extra
basic.
sense.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say.
That's
They
what
have like an
these
extra
look like?
sense and they can see like ultraviolet
Is
colors
the
that we just
castle
can't
like,
see.
or the
This,
council
so that's the
building?
council building
That
right
is?
there. Yeah, the kind of big grand area. Sure is supposed to be, but it was real hard. That's why I said this is fine.
I'm just saying.
Well,
This is
this
cool.
fits better because this is kind of like Wild West. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, no. It
Cemetery-
feels it feels very
the
dull.
cemetery next to the council
We haven't
building.
gotten there yet.
That's where everyone else who did duels went.
Very common in the council chambers. Don't you
Someone
know?
else will be there
that's
today.
that was where the last duel was.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
And
The last problem. That's
So
very
this, was this where we were running through last?
Yeah.
He ran by the
Valley?
cemetery.
So which way is the Coliseum?
This way.
Mm.
Fuck. No, my roof.
It's cute, not the roof.
Thank you. I also was like, I always need houses for D&D stuff, and I never have them. And I made a little back of this one for storage.
That reminds me of Mystery Mine. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
That one's
After
cool.
I killed
You
Vision,
guys just
we to
go
a
crazy
roller
and put
coaster.
trees wherever. Put trees
Okay.
wherever.
Do they all need to?
Yeah.
I
all
love
of them
the
need to be
green
placed?
space.
They're gonna be
As
near
many trees,
houses.
Put one right here.
I will let you guys put us. Not Alistair, though, because you're going to be.
I would
Yeah,
never.
you're gonna be fighting.
I would never.
Why would he?
Can I place a tree?
Here,
Can we
here's
put a,
some
can we put a tree right
Not
in
in
front
the middle of the alley,
visage,
though.
please?
more trees.
I can eat the tree over here.
Okay.
I don't.
I've revamped all your minis a little bit, so Alistair, your hat's a better color, and I fixed your face.
Mm.
Oh, I have a face now? That's crazy.
Also, remember that with these minis, please don't touch them by like the body. Try to touch them by the base, because a lot of them are like,
Finicky.
yeah. Where is Vivian? So that's Alistair. Here's good old Vivian Visage. Her little mini. She's got a gun. She got some white gloves. A little violet dress.
White gloves.
White gloves, of course. Here we have Seneca Sutton. If you want to look at your mini.
Oh, that's so cute.
Shield looks so
Oh
good.
my gosh.
Thanks. We have a Cara Dewstone, if you want to look at your new mini, or it's the same mini, but it's a little revamped. Ezra. Where's Victor?
That is so you.
Victor.
You'd have a few gems in your armor, right?
Has everyone seen their mini now?
Mm-hmm.
Since you are kind of doing the dueling, I'm going to put you in the middle. Janae is watching.
Touch up on my skills
I'm
real
just
quick.
going to have the people who are watching kind of be kind of in front of this building right here, so a little out of the way. This is Raphael Limkin. He's in the white coat, little briefcase. He's also here. If you can move Janae and Raphael a little bit over. That's where you're also watching. And
Donde
Yeah,
es
Victor.
So deforestation.
Deforestation.
Gertis,
I can't see, so close.
Fleur, Gray Johnson. Perfect.
He's perfect.
Me too.
You know, this
That-
tree's
yeah,
going.
that
This
tree's
tree's
has
going
some
some. It's
issues.
going behind this building now.
That's okay.
It's too one side heavy.
Lily, before we go into combat, I need to ask
It
you
needs
one
to be
clarification
cut
about
down. It's a
the
hazard
items,
tree.
since I forgot.
It's a.
Yeah. You can ask
You know, that tree-
That one had to be.
Well, no,
We're just-
so my
we're
bonus
just
is
down
three
one
abilities,
tree.
Right?
Yeah.
It's one at a time.
Okay, we can have some
Yes,
like
you have to
grass
engage
or
a bonus
moss over
action
here in
to
its
do
place.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, my die found itself on the board.
Yeah. Oh, you're taking pictures of my little D&D setup.
We didn't do it last time when we
No.
got sad about
It's always so fun. But like in the night when I'm like painting until like 3 in the morning, I'm like, paint. I'm still covered in paint. Okay, perfect.
So as I was walking out, I would have activated my boots
Yeah.
and also put on my bow the double attack modifier.
Perfect. So the +2.
Yeah. No, the 2 attacks.
Oh, that. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
It's the second attack, right?
Yes, it is a second attack. There's a +2 and there's also a
Right.
double attack damage. Do things.
Can I do like an insight check of like what's it? Like Yejian duel etiquette? Is that something that?
Yeah, and Greyjohn's gonna walk up to you to give you the help action.
Okay, cool.
Such a good Johnson.
Because I think things would work differently in Jimin.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Undoubtedly.
Okay.
Where'd you put your phone for? It's
Yeah. Would that be insight? What would you want
History.
me- History. Yeah. Okay. Oh. I got an 8. Just an 8.
An 8.
Can I give you guidance?
You may give guidance, yeah.
Okay.
So
And
that's
help.
And help
four.
back. And
Add a
help.
D4.
Oh yeah, sorry. You have help, so roll with advantage.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
It's still an 8.
So typically,
Guidance.
how we do advantage, I know this is the first time I ever have to roll with advantage. Typically, when you do advantage, you have 2 dice.
Okay.
You roll 2 dice at once. So let's forget that ever happened.
Okay. Double
while,
ones.
yeah, while I think it's really
Double
funny for
ones.
you to get a 3, and then you also get guidance, which is it a D4 or is it +4?
D4.
It's a D4, yeah.
I'll roll the D4 with it then.
Do I do?
Okay. I got a 7.
Is that with your history modifier?
I have a +0 to history.
Great, you get a 7. You see Grey Johnson go, right, okay, so here's what you do when there's a duel, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, you're gonna make sure that one of them kills the other one.
Okay.
This is the Yejian duel, right? So there's no
Mhm.
magic allowed. So, if you see magic, you start, I guess, stabbing? Do you have a gun?
I hold up my spear.
Great, you start stabbing the person casting the magic.
Okay. I think I'm tracking.
Yeah, by magic I mean by like spells,
Mm-hmm.
and if you see spells happening, someone's doing spells.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Does that make sense?
Is there anything about pacing or like?
I mean,
is it like
you can,
walk
like,
10 paces
You can
back
shoot,
towards
they
your back?
do have things that are going to fire at each other.
Mm.
So there's like a gun, so maybe
Okay.
like at least like 3 steps away. That's good for guns, right? I have he holds up like a big like axe and he's like, I don't know how guns work.
I'll figure it out.
You figured out? Yes, so I
I
guess
think
like,
I think I have an idea.
you like decide, and you gave guidance, so how do you kind of play into this?
I got nothing with duels. I gotta be honest. I'll just heal whoever.
Yes, and you can't bring the person back to
No,
life. They're
I
dead.
can't.
They're
They're
fully
dead
died.
because they have to die.
They have to die.
Mhm.
He said by death, and that's legally binding now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a fun legal murder, but yeah. So
Somehow.
you get, I guess, like say like walk around this many paces away from each other. They also
Okay.
are not going to have the same pace. She's like 5,000 feet shorter than him.
Mm-hmm.
Can I give any like history? Do a history check at all for it, or is
Yeah,
it just
go ahead. No advantage on this one.
no advantage?
And then these are 2 Yejians who are also
I got a 12.
around. That's kind of cool. You got a 12.
So, yeah.
This is so on Han. There's nothing Han that you could ever apply to this. You have no idea. You know though that like you definitely can heal the person. From what you're kind of hearing, you can definitely and absolutely kind of.
Mourners.
No, these are the 2 Yejians. Oh, my house got a little crushed. Fuck. That's fine.
Well, it wouldn't be the first thing we crushed when every house was
Well, that was for funsies. Yeah.
Was it? Because I think we all were very confused.
I was.
Mm.
I would
Yes.
see them.
Yes.
Okay. So we're all outside.
All of you are outside. You've walked outside. Alistair, you are facing Seneca, who is also facing Violet. The rest of you standing kind of off in front of another house, watching Seneca. You see Garrett Johnson goes, okay, and you're going to announce when they get to start shooting each other, and you're going to tell them how far away they get to go, and remember, the moment you see magic, you start trying to kill that person.
Mm. I'll keep that in mind. That sounds like the most important bit to a
It
Yejian
absolutely
duel.
is.
The main
And then-
takeaway.
The main takeaway, and the person who doesn't die, you can help after. But the duel has to be, you have to, you can pronounce the person dead.
Mm.
What do I do? Oh.
Yeah, yeah, no magic allowed still, because then she gets to kill you. But you get to figure out who's dead, and then the duel's over, and then magic can happen.
Well, if that's all I need to know is no magic, then I think I can begin the proceedings.
Yes, I'm gonna run that way though, and you should too. Because if they shoot us accidentally,
Yeah.
that's okay.
I'm gonna go stand next to Akara.
Smart,
Mm.
smart.
I gotcha.
Okay, so
Gray leaves, Azra leaves, it's the 3 of you in the middle.
okay.
You get to decide how many squares you want them away. Each square is 5 feet,
Okay.
so you can decide.
Well, dude, everyone says 10 paces. How much do we feel like a pace is? Like
It's like
A
30
step is like
a step.
a yard
So-
usually, so
like,
How long are your strides?
For
a
ask
step
Alex,
further-
she's so tall.
okay.
I'm thinking like watching it.
Because I'm thinking like pretty big strides. Okay. Cool.
I'll give you no less than like 6 squares. Should they be like they should have at least 6 squares in between them.
Can I more middle this a little bit because I
I-
think Alistair
I'm just
is
saying
like
you can move it, yeah.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Stand up for this puppy.
So each square is how many?
5.
Like 5, so 5, 10, 15.
You said no less than 6 squares.
No less than 6 squares.
Hmm.
So there should be 6 squares in between Violet and him.
Okay, cool. No less than 6 squares. So
What? That many?
yeah, so I'm guessing about like 10 paces. Cool. Alright.
Talking with you? Okay, before you give your speech, I'm gonna let everybody else know this is a duel. So currently, the only person that are going to be acting in initiative order are Alistair, Seneca, and Vivian. And Seneca, when it comes to your turn in initiative order, you're going to decide, have I seen magic happen? Have I seen something illegal happen? And then you get to act.
Okay, so having that convo with just a minute ago, can I preemptively cast Detect Magic?
Is it a ritual for you, or is it one action?
It is a ritual for
Okay,
me.
so it does take 10 minutes.
How much time has passed since like?
Would you have cast it as soon as you were walking out of the council building?
Probably as soon as I learned about like Yejian, like rules about like magic and.
Oh, so when Ray was just talking to you?
Yeah.
Okay, roll me a d8.
Well, you would D8. Which one is that? Fuck. This one. 4.
Okay, so in 4 rounds, your detect magic will be on.
Cool.
So you have 4 rounds of initiative, which for only 2 people, that's gonna go by pretty quickly.
Cool.
But after those 4 rounds, your detect magic will be on.
Let me mark that.
But for everybody else, remember that this is like a Yejian thing. None of you would really know kind of the deets with that, like if it's a bad thing to interrupt it. But if you're like, I'm gonna take this moment to intercede now, like I see something happening that I want to do, let me know. That will be we'll just put you in there for your initiative order. That cannot be I'm gonna heal Alistair, if you think that's what your character would do, but also you don't really know kind of the deets with that. If you want to insight check if that's allowed or whatever. But yeah, all of you will be allowed to do something, but just right now as it stands, we're not going to start with all of you in initiative order, because now all of you are acting in the duel. Does that make sense to everybody? Cool. I'm going to write down if there are 4 rounds until...
Yeah.
Perfect.
Cool.
Awesome.
Let me get my notes ready. There we go.
Lily, can I borrow a pencil?
This is now pencil number 2.
This one's going back to you.
Pencil number 2 I've given you.
Yeah. Well, the
If
pencil
you
was
need
with the pencil was with the book.
By the end of this campaign, I'm going to give you an amount of pencils. That's an extra dice of damage against you. In the final
1d6 damage per
Perfect,
pencil.
so that you take yes. Perfect. Awesome. That's my DM allotment of what's happening right now. Seneca, you get a say.
We have been called here today at this Lectarian Council with Alistair as the challenger of Mrs. Vivian Visage as a duel for maintaining the honor of the Yejian Council. Now, the parameters of this duel are going to be very simple. There will be no foul play using magic. Everything else is fine. Now, if I can ask both of y'all to take 10 paces away from each other and keep your backs turned to one another. Are they doing it?
Yeah, they've done
Okay,
it.
okay,
You're
cool.
in place.
Okay, cool. Now, on the count of 3, y'all may turn around and begin this duel.
You can move yourself out of the middle.
Yeah.
Out of the danger zone.
I step back.
Somehow Sinica's the only one that dies in this.
Yeah.
Mhm. a new character, third session. 3, 2, 1, and then I kind of move my hand down.
Okay. Alistair, please go ahead and roll me initiative.
It's gonna be a 20. Not nat.
Nat 20? Okay.
Not nat.
No, nat 20.
Don't I add something to my initiative?
Yeah, your initiative bonus.
Middle box on the
Should
top.
be, it says 2 on the
Oh
top.
yeah. I got a 16.
1 second. I don't have my thing I need up. You said, okay, so... You said 16?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Vivian shoots first. Okay. I have none. Does an 18 hit?
I had 18, so no.
Meets it, beats it.
That's for players, I think. Don't players win in class.
Since you guys have meets it, beats it, I also have that,
Got it,
like,
fair.
it's all across the board.
Mhm.
It's meets it, beats it for everybody.
Meets it, beats it for. Okay, got it.
Yeah, anybody, yeah, so you could be, like, trying to kill, like, God, and if you need God's armor class, same thing. God is me. And you did kill a God. Cool. Perfect. Perfect. You see that Vivian jumps out with her gun immediately. She's a very fast drawer. You know that her recent Yejian campaign ads have had her like sit in front of a target with like a gun on her back, and she's like, "I'm gonna be the first one to bring a gun to the Lectarian Council," and like videos of like her shooting. She's very good aim, and you take 13 points of damage.
Okay.
Shoot.
Okay.
You see that after she does that, she goes ahead and she takes 15 feet of movement backwards. Perfect. Awesome. And with that, now it's Alistair's turn to shoot.
Okay.
Do you want my dice box?
It's okay. I have plenty of space. Cool. I might need it for these. Okay. Cool. Now remind me one thing that I've not actually done this before, so I have to clarify. If I hide in the beginning of my turn, do I get advantage from that potentially?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, so Alistair's gonna move. Well, actually, yeah, Alistair's gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's gonna take a hide action using cunning action,
Okay.
and then he's going to shoot at Vivian.
Can you give me a stealth check?
Yes. That's a nat 20.
Okay, great. You're in that fucking tree, dude.
I climbed the tree. Okay.
Take as many off the board. Take as many off the board. Oh no! The tree falls.
The tree falls on you.
Okay.
Okay. So I take a shot at Vivian
Absolutely.
with advantage because of sneak attack or whatever it is. And that's it. Shit, that's advantage, so not the 1. What is it? 15. Nope.
15?
Yes, 15.
A 15 does hit her armor class.
Okay, I'll take it.
Hmm?
Is it what it do?
5, 6, 7. I think it's not. That's gonna be this. I'm not doing fire. I am using a cold arrow. Just-
Do you need another one?
Oh, hold up. Actually, we're really smart. The colorants are cold. That's gonna be 4 cold damage.
Great. And that is lasting full damage
Yes.
until she takes the arrow out.
12, 24, 28, 29, plus the 4. So 33 total.
33 total. Okay, cool. I don't have my phone, so I can't do the calculator. Maybe. Nope, I'm gonna do it the old way.
Do you want an actual calculator?
And then Alistair's gonna take another shot with his bow.
Absolutely, go ahead.
This one is without a cold. Oh, yeah, this one's without a cold arrow.
Yeah.
Still. Still advantage. That's going to be a non-nat 20. And that's going to be, I believe, oh shit. 3, that's going to be 8.
Did you roll to attack the second time?
Oh yeah, I said, sorry, I thought you confirmed that. I got non-nat 20.
I mean, if she, yeah, sorry, it's about 15 anyways.
I thought you heard that, I'm so sorry.
Nope, I was thinking.
I accepted silence as a yes.
Nope, I'm so sorry, I was off
Okay.
thinking.
So that's 8, and I also forgot, I always do this, I forgot to add Dex earlier, so that was another
Yes.
5 earlier.
Another 5, okay.
So that's going to be 13
5.
right now.
Okay, shit. Oh, math.
Do I have to write this bigger? I wrote it right there because I always forget it. Cool. And then Alistair is right here for the record, and he's gonna step behind so he has cover behind the tree, I believe.
Mhm.
Yes, and it's gonna be my turn.
Well, you are invisible basically on the field, so wherever you want to be is fine. Perfect. Seneca, how are you feeling so far?
I'm feeling this duel looks like it's going. It seems fair enough to me so far. I would like to do a perception check, just to see like, is there any like magic? Is
Yeah,
like
go for it.
something?
You have 3 rounds until your detect magic kicks in.
Yeah. Trying to see if I notice anything strange. I got a 18 plus 2, so a 20.
Okay, a 20. Alright, where are you looking first? Are you looking first at the 2 people?
Well, I know that Alistair.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
you see that
yeah,
Alistair
it's
takes a
just-
step back and he is
Yeah,
missing
no.
it.
So I'm focusing
Nowhere.
more on Vivian and just the area over here.
Yeah, on a 20 perception,
Mm-hmm.
you see that the arrows that come from the tree that you assume Alistair's in,
Mm-hmm.
you don't get any magic vibes that what the fact that he's missing is like invisibility. Maybe he's just like good like that.
Mm-hmm.
You see that as the 2 arrows kind of pierce once through the left side of the stomach and once through like the right side of like her like hip and thigh area, they like bore through her.
Mm-hmm.
Blood starts to kind of like spill out of the middle of her, and you can see like very visual and clear gaps. But they're like one of them is kind of like frosting over from the cold whatever it was in the arrow. You're like, I don't know if that's magic, but cool as hell. You see that Vivian takes her white glove, rips it off, and shoves it in the wound in her leg. Kind of like collects some of the blood and like wipes her face, smearing the entirety of her face with her blood.
That's a cool spot.
Yeah.
She hasn't done any magic, so she's chilling right now.
Yeah.
I'm just keeping watch, and I think that.
Perfect. Yeah. Awesome. That brings us back to Vivian's turn. Great. Oh, there we go. Okay. That's definitely not gonna hit. Okay. And she is actually going to move. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Kind of this way again. Perfect. It's your turn.
Okay. Okay. Am I still hidden?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well then I'm just gonna take another shot, I guess.
Go for it.
23.
That absolutely hits.
Okay, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I'll use a cold arrow again. So that's 7, that's the bow, and this is the cold. Okay, it's gonna be 8 cold damage, as well as the. I believe it's 1d6.
She takes another 4 from the earlier part of your turn. That's 12 cold damage total right now.
Okay, so that's counting from this. Okay, cool. That's gonna be 6, 12, 22, plus 5, 27, piercing.
Cool. You want to make another attack?
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Tally. $27.
Uh-huh. Oh, it's a hit? Yes.
And 7 damage.
Perfect. Great.
I just say where I am.
Perfect. Seneca?
I'll do another perception check to see if there's anything.
Yeah, just watching.
See if there's any. Oh, actually,
She's also like, she's close. She walked towards you basically.
yeah, no, that's that. I just noticed that. Okay. I'm gonna take some movement and move. What's it? Each one's 5.
Yes.
5, 10, 15. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna move.
This is Eugene dual music. It's
I'm
a
gonna
bop.
accidentally knock this over.
Above.
Just walk through it. And then I'm gonna do a perception check again.
Absolutely.
I got a 4 plus 2. I got a 6 this time. Yeah.
6 perception.
Mm-hmm.
You see that, where did you move to? Did you walk away from her? Yeah, you did. You see that as you kind of like begin to kind of walk away from her, before you're like actually able to move, you see that Vivian makes eye contact with you and smiles. Like the blood still on her face, very much so like dripping, all that.
Okay.
Mhm.
Am I able to do like an insight check?
Yeah, we'll say that was your you get action,
yeah.
object reaction, so yeah, do another check.
Okay.
And you have 2 rounds so you detect magic goes off.
Cool. 11 plus 2. That's a 13.
13. You said insight check?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. That's you've seen a lot of shit in like the like gladiator battles you've been in.
Mm-hmm.
Very few times have you seen someone get their shit absolutely rocked and they're like not stressing whatsoever. Like Vivian is like a smaller lady. She now has like 2 gaping holes. She shoved her glove in one of them. The hand with her gun, she has her glove on in that one. Pouring blood. There's like a cold arrow. Her body is freezing through. She doesn't look good at all.
Yeah.
But she's fine with it.
I
Maybe she's just a freak. She's Yejian. That's possible.
I think that's what's going on. She's just a little bit strange.
Yeah.
A little bit not right in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna do for now.
Perfect. Awesome. Before we go, everyone still chill? Everyone still good?
Ooh. Yucky.
Cool. Awesome.
I see nothing wrong
Vivian
with
goes
it.
again. Okay, that one, I think that one does hit. That one does hit. $20 damage. As she...
20? I'm gonna take
chalice! Yeah,
uncanny dodge to have it.
cool. You get 10.
I swear, these things never overly explain me.
Well, you can bring your own pencil.
It's
Yeah.
not the pencil, it's the paper. I blame brown hull paper. Okay.
Brown hull paper.
Okay. Take 10 damage from that. I'm not at 10 health actually, believe it or not.
Keep going.
Yeah, I was making sure. Okay.
It's too chunky though.
It's a bonus action, yeah. I'm still hidden?
You are absolutely still hidden. You have not moved enough to make me warrant you.
Okay, fair. I just have to check. So I'm using my bonus action to switch my bow over to the fire mode.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to roll to attack.
I will remind you that the heat function, like the coal arrows, they stop working once you've applied heat.
Then I will not do that.
Yep.
I'm just going to hit on double attack then.
That's fine.
Just using normal arrows now.
Mhm.
That's going to be a 23.
Very cool. That absolutely hits.
Shoot. Okay, that's going to be 10 cold damage from this plus the accumulating.
Perfect.
$25 piercing plus another 5, so 30 piercing.
Mm-hmm.
First attack.
You said 35?
Yes.
Cool.
Plus the 10 cold. Before my second attack, I want to use an object interaction to kind of gauge where she's at, like how she's doing in this fight. I mean, I've hit her for a lot, and I can tell that, so... perception, I believe. It's going to be a 28.
Yeah, she's bleeding profusely through multiple open wounds. She shoved pieces of fabric into the open wounds of your arrows in order to kind of, like, maybe stop the bleeding, but, like, her glove is in her body now, which is not where it should be. She has, like, Do you see that was perception or insight?
Perception.
Perception. Yeah, she is, you see that, like, you also catch that smile on her face as she kind of, like, crab walks to the side as Seneca also kind of, like, moves away. You clock on a perception like, wow, Seneca moved away from that. Interesting. I would, too.
I'm hiding in the tree. It's
You're hiding in the
intentional.
tree. Yeah, Vivian does not look like she's doing good at all. You can, like, physically see where, like, her steps are getting more lethargic. She is clearly, like, she's clearly losing blood, but she's, like, clearly, like, not doing so hot at all.
Okay. Then I will roll another attack with the normal arrow. I'll use a cold arrow again.
Hold on, sorry. What was the number on that perception check?
28.
Okay, that's okay. Shit. Okay. You also see that, like, from where all of the, like, holes of your arrows are, you notice that the blood is dripping far more, like, viscous than blood should. Or, like, I don't know if, like, you think, like, blood shouldn't look like that, but you're like, I've shot and killed a lot of people. Not many times does blood flow like glue.
Blue?
Glue?
Blue.
Not sacred blue. Glue.
Oh. I can't do another check, can I?
You have used your action to make an
That
attack.
bonus action for...
Bonus to object. You have an object interaction still.
I thought that's why I used just now for...
Oh, then object. Yeah, then your bonus action. Did you switch anything?
No, I didn't.
No. So then you have your bonus action still.
I want to roll... Tell me, it's either insight or history. Is this the same as... Is this a similar reaction to what happened when, what's the queen of... Geno? Huh? Yeah, when they're Queen of Geno, sorry, I didn't hear it.
Ruth Graham.
Graham, sorry, I know you were interrupted. When the Queen Ruth Graham, gave the cookies to the King of France.
That's a history check.
Sister check, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 7.
Fuck, dude, you have no clue.
Okay.
You
Well,
have no
guess I
idea.
don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. That's, action, bonus action, object interaction. Do you want to take any movement?
No, but I do have my second attack.
Yes, you still have your second attack. That's true.
28.
28, that absolutely hits.
10 damage.
Cool. Yeah, another arrow shoots off, tears another chunk of her flesh off of her. She keeps going.
And then I think I said I wouldn't move. I do want to move so I have partial cover behind the tree if I can.
Cool. Go ahead and give me another hide check.
Okay.
Since you are kind of like moving around the tree a little.
25.
25. That is worse than what you got before, so go ahead and put it back on the board just behind the tree.
Oh, yeah.
I got it.
Cool. Opening it back up to every... no, it's Seneca's turn, actually. Seneca. You have one turn left before your tech magic goes off.
Okay, cool. I'd like to start with another just perception check with what's going on.
Go for it, yeah.
I got a 5.
5. Whew. Vivian does not look good, dude. Like, she's got, like, chunks of her body missing now. Like, her, like, the blood that is gushing out of her. It's not even gushing, because the fact is it's not moving fast enough to use the word gushing as a descriptor. Huge holes out of her body. She is freezing literally over in the middle partially. Her hand that holds her gun aloft is shaking and weak. But the smile's still on her face, so she's clearly still doing good.
Okay, and then she's still, yeah. I'm just gonna take some movement and kind of position myself in the middle here a little bit. So I'm gonna 5, 10, 15. Yeah, I'm just gonna move myself right there, and then I think that will be it for now.
Perfect. Awesome. Everybody, open it back up to you guys. Yes.
Could I make a insight check?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Insight check into what specifically?
I guess because I can't really see Alistair, but I can see Vivian, like how she's looking up and
Yes.
why the hell is she smiling so much?
Yeah, absolutely. No,
Okay.
I would absolutely say that. Insight's good.
24.
Cool. Okay. Why is she smiling? You have no idea. She's very, like, she should be dead at this point, is kind of like what you're getting at. Like, no person should be able to sustain themselves with that many holes in them. No person should be able to walk. No people should still be able to like shoot a gun or do anything like that. Why? You don't know. You know that clearly, like Seneca's been like watching. You can tell you've seen Seneca's eyes kind of swift. You haven't noticed Vivian cast any magic. You've not seen any verbal components or somatic components. No material components either. You don't know what's going on, but every single fiber of your being is going, she should be dead right now.
Yeah. Is okay if I take a perception check into those two Yejian guys?
Absolutely.
Because they're so far away from us. 18 plus 5. So, 23.
23. Those are just two, again, Yejian politicians. One announced himself as Stephen Colbert earlier.
Okay.
Which you think you've heard of before, maybe from like Alistair briefly, maybe before. The other guy you've never like seen. They just seem to be like they clearly had high enough status to be allowed into the council meeting earlier, but you don't know them.
Okay.
Cool. Anybody else want to do anything?
Do I notice the blood? Like,
Give me a perception check with advantage because this has been happening for a couple of minutes now.
I think that's gonna be an 18.
18.
Yeah.
Cool.
18.
You said, do I notice the blood? Yes, absolutely you do.
Okay. So, being that most of my magic or like abilities are blood related, and I it's safe. I think it's safe to say that I'm familiar with how blood should work.
Yeah.
Do I find this quite odd?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you do.
Oh
my god, it's weird.
Is it like does it have a twinge of blood magic to it, perhaps?
What did you roll?
An 18
18 perception?
perception.
I'm gonna say you're gonna have to do a different check for that.
Okay.
Arcana is good? Yeah.
Do Arcana. Ooh. 11.
11. I think with an 11 Arcana, you don't get like, shit, blood magic going down. But I do think you go and like, you're not visually seeing any blood magic like you do. You're not feeling like, oh, Vivian's like actively taking on more injuries so that she can do more stuff.
Yeah.
You've also noticed like, she hasn't been like, you just got an 11. So like, you don't notice blood magic in any sense that you've ever seen it. But I do feel like with an 11 Arcana, you go like, not natural, not normal.
I'll kind of mutter under my breath that something's not right, or something's fishy.
Yeah.
And that's.
You see where it goes, something is fishy? We are nowhere in the ocean, so odd.
And then, yeah, Victor just sighs.
Just size? Okay.
Just
perfect.
sighs, and that'll be it.
Awesome.
That's my turn.
This is Janae.
You may ask this Janae, yeah.
Something seems off, doesn't it? To you?
Janae goes, yeah, something's real weird, but I'm not gonna step in. I'm not gonna do that. That sounds like a bad idea on my part. You can though. Up to you. But I do agree.
What do you think it could be?
Well, normally I would say nothing magical, knowing Yeji, but this is like not humanly possible, I'd argue. So don't know what's going on there.
I think that's what's going through a thought of mine is going, I would have died already. I'm much bigger than she is.
Yeah.
Unless you were a barbarian and raging, she would be able to take this damage. But she's still just confused.
Okay, just confused. You've all now taken a spot in initiative order, so every single turn from now on, your next action, your detect magic will go off.
Okay, cool.
Perfect. But before that happens, let me just do.
I do shoot your attacks when you checks.
My phone's over there.
I don't.
Check.
How am I supposed to communicate with you?
You could DM me on Discord.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot.
No, you're good. No, you do not.
Oh, I thought so. Just checking.
Actually, on your turn, we'll resolve it, because maybe. Perfect.
Something's looking a little French.
Nobody notices it. Nobody notices it. You don't know what the fuck's going on over there. Could have been an earthquake. Perfect.
When we wouldn't have felt sensitive.
You're more than 10 feet away.
30 feet away.
No, you guys are watching this lady should be dead, not be dead. Perfect. Alright, and another thing. Vivian does not try to shoot you. Great. Alistair?
Shoot. Is it object interaction? It's all during combat?
Yeah.
Bonus action.
Yeah, because if you take longer than 6 seconds, then yes. But if you're short than 6 seconds, that's just free.
I don't want to knock the tree over.
I don't care. They're wobbly.
Okay, just move here. I'm gonna step out of my hiding.
Yeah.
And face her.
Mm-hmm.
What have you cooked up over there, Vivian?
Okay. You see she goes, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Cocks his head, raises an eyebrow.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Steps back to his tree and hides.
Okay. Great, give me another high check.
That's not D20.
Please don't roll a d6 for
Shit.
high.
That's gonna be really high, but it's gonna be stealth. 34.
Great, take that man off the board, please.
Earthquake. Earthquake.
Oh
Did
no.
I am
Somebody else
going-
do it.
Didn't matter.
Okay, there we go.
Destroyed it all.
The roof!
The sheer power of the storm sends shockwaves.
So I might, when I text you about, I don't might not be able to do that.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
But Arcana. 6.
Okay, roll me a d4.
3.
Alistair, how are you feeling in this moment?
Alistair feels really confused. He obviously knows that she should be dead. Like you said, he's killed a lot of people.
Yeah.
And he's never seen somebody take this many arrows, much less arrows from a bow this powerful. I mean, it was created by a god, and stay standing.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's wondering what's happening, kind of what's running through my mind, what's running through his mind as well. It's like, does this have something to do with Mordelin? Does this have something to do with the way she's living or dying? Because she's obviously not using magic. She's vehemently against that to the core of her being, so she wouldn't be. But right now, Alistair's questioning what he knows what causes blood to stop flowing. It's when you're dead. And so what he's wondering is she somehow undead at this moment?
As confusion is reigning your judgment at this moment, you're still focused on battle, as per always. You never are off track. Unless you become vengeful or rageful, which that's not what's taking over you right now. You're thinking, what is going on? Why is this happening? You feel an inkling of your something. You feel in the back of your mind the laugh of the great dragon. This is not the right music. Of the great dragon you made a pact with Tiamat, ringing in your head, kind of mocking you, almost, you'd say. But you do not feel that in this moment, whatever prowess, whatever alignment you've agreed with, you don't feel like Tiamat is aiding you in finishing your confusion.
I sent him like a mental middle finger to Tiamat, and I think I'm going to bonus action. I think it's not a bonus action. I want to equip my a bonus action hide. Never mind. I did bonus action hide. That's my bad.
Absolutely, bonus action hide.
Well, I already did that.
You
So I
already
don't
did
have
that.
another one.
Yes, you don't
So
have
I'm just
another.
gonna take another shot, I guess, with my bow.
Go for it.
It's just a normal arrow, plain and simple. 24.
24. Okay, you absolutely hit.
$38.
Okay.
Shit. And for my second shot, I want to aim it specifically for her gun instead of for her. If I can do that.
Cool.
$25.
25. Yeah, that hits.
That's 7. I was just aiming for her gun.
Cool. Perfect. There are no like called shots in D&D.
Right.
But
Yeah, I should. Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Okay. No, we're gonna go with it.
Okay.
Alistair, as you are once again hidden within this tree, you are perched in a way that you know the people around you cannot see you. You take your bow and shoot just like you have so many times before. You aim and you hit, once again impacting, not just once but twice. And you see that as the arrow flies, the first one connects, makes an even bigger hole out of the middle of her. At this point, she has no torso. She is empty in the middle. There is a solid, maybe, foot of flesh out of her center. You can see directly through her into whatever's going on behind her. As you shoot for her hand, you don't shoot her gun out of her hand. You actually shoot her entire hand off. And it falls to the ground with a sickening, like, plop of flesh. Everyone go ahead and give me just a perception check. Or medicine, if you feel like that is. Or nature. Nature also works here.
24.
24. And what'd you roll?
Perception.
24 perception. Did we get any medicines in the chat?
18.
18 medicine. Any natures in the chat? Yeah.
13.
13 nature. Okay, we're gonna go up. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 15 perception.
Okay, cool. What'd you roll? 7. Great. So we're gonna go you. Victor, you are eminently in tune with the world, with how it should be, with the throes of nature, reality, flesh, blood. As you are standing in this group, you see that the people around you are growing incredibly sickened. This girl, young woman, maybe 21 years old, has been gored through the middle by a barrage of arrows. And as things fall, it looks like blood, it looks like flesh. You can see the pieces of her that are falling out look like how it would look. But on the wind, you smell a disgusting tinge of something rotten.
Interesting.
Medicine. Couple things. People can't do that. People can't have the middle section of them be gone and then still be able to walk around. Like, she literally has, like, 2 toothpicks of, like, skin holding her up. Her spine is shot out, all of her organs are missing, but she is still there standing. Her hand came off, and you can see, like, a little bit of bone, but it does not look, like, the bone is not proportional to the size she is. Like, the bone is a little bit too large for, like, her frame. And the hand that has fallen to the ground, you see that the glove has slightly lifted, and it's, like, an odd, like, darker color than the rest of her. Not darker as in, like, you know, human beings, but, like, gray.
Can I just make an audible? She's not. She never was alive.
Yeah, you absolutely. She's never left. Gasps. Gasps through the crowd. Perception. You said you got 15?
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna say what you get on a 15, and I'll give you what you get on a much higher roll. 15 perception. The smile on her face still, it has not faded, but it looks like her skin is sagging. Like, her mouth is still pulled taut into a smile, but it's like, it's drooping in its entirety. It's gone bad. On a higher. You're seeing kind of everything, and also with, like, the knowledge you have of, like, okay, typically when I shoot someone, like, 4 times, they're down.
Right.
I shot her maybe, like, 9 times, if I'm being generous with myself, with, like, my good arrows, with my extra, like, cold damage, with things sustaining itself. She should be down. Like, we should be done by now. She should not be able to walk. When her hand gets shot off, you go, okay. And you see, like, as she takes a step back, you can, like, almost see exactly the way that her Her shoulder is moving up at an odd way that like the flesh of her shoulder does not match. Like you can see the outline of like her bones before like the rest of her body follows. You see that like the chunks of flesh on the ground have like started to gray, have started to rot. You also notice that the grave site that's kind of further out that you haven't been paying attention to, the lid has opened on the coffin. That's what you get on that very high perception. Yes.
Does she get a detect magic, or are you about to go to that?
Who just had their turn? I think it was you.
I think it was, yeah.
It was you. Yeah,
Okay.
it's your turn now. Great.
Okay, so detect magic goes off.
Yes, let me look up the direct words of detect magic.
I have
Oh, never
them
mind.
right here. Here you go. Does that count as an action for this current turn, or
No.
was it because it was cast earlier?
Before, yeah.
Okay, cool.
And you've been concentrating on it.
Let's see.
Thank you. Perfect. Awesome possum. Cool, let me look up one little thing real quick so that I don't get myself in trouble.
When you break the D&D rules with some of the D&D police, and then they go to D&D jail.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Yeah, I would go to D&D jail.
D&D Yale?
D&D jail.
That's what they said, the people who correct the DM.
D&D Yale, it's crazy. That was a really good one. Seneca, you're watching.
Mm-hmm.
You figured out something's wrong. You've heard Azra, you only barely know, from out all the way over there, say she was never alive. And you're watching. But as you feel the effects of the detect magic you thought in advance to cast finally take effect, you don't see any magic. There's no aura of necromancy. There's no aura of transmogrification. Whatever's going on with Vivian, there's no magic happening on her right now.
In that case, can I use Divine Sense as an
You
action?
Absolutely may.
Okay.
See. Let me double check how far away you are. Where's my ruler? I caught that. Oh, you're definitely that way. Seneca, you are standing in the middle of this duel that you've been watching, and as you're like, I don't see any magic. You go, okay, maybe it's not magic, maybe it's something else, and you kick on a relationship in this kind of way where it's like for glory. Glory. What do I know about glory? Glory holds, glory of my nation, glory for Jimin, but this is glory for Yeji, and that connection of your oath. As you think about what this means, the statelyhood, it kicks up in you and you feel a divine nature take over. The detect magic senses nothing from Vivian, but you do feel something else. It's disgusting, it's dead, it's rotten, but not dead in the way that it's like a zombie or a fiend. It's something gross. And it's not just one type of undead you can smell. There's like remnants of what had to be people at one point, remnants of what had to be something. You're getting conflicting senses. Is it undead? Is it not undead? You know part of Vivian, if it even is Vivian, is undead, but there's still some part of her there that is human, wherever that is. But what you can smell most of all, what you can sense most of all, is rot and decay.
I think seeing that and like comparing how she was like acting, like when I met her before, how she was acting at the wedding, I think I'm gonna make the executive decision. Like whatever's going on is not within the parameters of what we decided earlier.
Perfect.
So I'm gonna. So that was my action. I'm gonna take movement. What's it? Yeah, I'm gonna take movement to move over to her. So that's 5, 10, 20. Okay. And then I'm gonna announce. What's it? Yeah, I'm gonna announce to the crowd. I do believe Vivian Passage has violated the parameters of this here duel. And as I'm rushing over, I still have my bonus action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and cast. Okay. I'm gonna cast Thunderous Smite as because it's a bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It says it on my card, but also okay, cool. I'm gonna cast Thunderous Smite and get the concentration on that going, and then that drops the detect magic, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. And then I believe that will conclude my turn.
Perfect. Did you make an attack?
Wouldn't that count as my action, or because I cast Divine
So you
Sense?
have it on the next time you attack. That'll be
Yes.
next time.
Yes.
Yes. Coolio. Perfect. So you have Thunder Smite ready. That is the end of your turn. All of you have just heard Seneca say she's, gone out of the parameters of the duel. You see that Seneca lifts up her spear and her spear, and swirling clouds of thunder and magic seem to be pulled towards above her, making her way towards Vivian. It has been announced that the duel is no longer ongoing, basically. That it is no longer active. The agreement that was agreed upon has been breached. And Azra, it's your turn to go.
Can I make a do I notice the graveyard at the door?
What's your just passive perception?
Or passive?
If it beats a 15, then yes.
Okay.
Because now you've been alerted, things are weird, there's a lot going on. Someone asked about the 2 Yejians earlier, so you would have looked over there.
I don't have anything.
It's 10
It's
plus
10 plus your
wisdom.
perception.
10 plus my perception?
Your
Yeah.
wisdom modifier?
It's
so
10
that's
plus your
15.
15 beats it.
Okay.
You absolutely notice that the sarcophagus's top layer has been moved. It has slid off.
Can I make a history check of who lived there before?
Or,
Or who was there?
Who was buried there?
Who was buried there? Who
Absolutely.
lived there in that
Yeah,
tomb?
go ahead and make me a history check. If you want to go over there and read the gravestone, that'll just tell you. But you can just try to make a history check off of what you know.
I might start walking over.
Yeah.
And kind of look from afar. Kind of do. I'm right here. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 20 feet. Or wait, not 25 feet. And then kind of look over. And then, you said perception or history?
Yes.
Okay, that's 16.
16. This is a new grave. It was put there after the events of the Great Sleeping Red One. You know that where the council building is currently sitting is not exactly where the council building was initially. It got moved over a little bit, so that's kind of there was a whole thing where it was it's a memorial burial statue. It has cultural significance for remembering those we lost based off of the Great Sleeping Red One. Who's in there specifically, you don't know.
Okay. I guess for right now, I'm not going to do anything.
Okay. Perfect. Victor?
Have I been able to connect the dots, like some kind of undead?
I'm gonna go and say yeah.
Okay.
I think that like hearing like she was never alive. The duels the parameters have been undone. You going, it smells bad, and then seeing her like on the ground. Yeah.
Okay. I think I will not necessarily like engage in combat, but just like as a backup, I'm gonna start making my way kind of across the field, I suppose. When we're moving, do diagonals count, or is it?
Diagonals are still 5 feet.
Okay.
So I guess yes, diagonals.
5, 6, 7. Okay, I'll be right there. Well, no, I'll be like.
I really have like the
No.
worst vantage point. Okay.
And I'll unsheath my sword.
Great.
And I guess I'll also make like a perception check on, Arcana check maybe on.
Arcana's good.
Okay. About like what the nature is of the situation. So that's gonna be a 19.
19. Ooh boy. You're sitting there and you're going, yeah, not good. Clearly something undead going. As we just said, she's never even been alive. That kind of solidified like there's something like undead going on. Earlier when you're like, is this French magic? You were like, no, it's so different from French magic. I want you to go ahead and give me, or actually hold on, Victor, you tell me how you're feeling, and we'll go from there. In this kind of like you ruminating on like whether or not this is French magic, where does that send you in your thoughts? Like, what are you thinking as you're like bringing up the possibility of is this French magic?
I think it would probably send me back to the dungeon in the French castle with Gormadon eating all of the civilians. But I didn't say it.
You're thinking it.
I'm thinking it. Okay.
As you're sitting there going, this reminds me of when I was with Gormadon in the dungeon. You feel your hand ache a little bit. You feel like a stabbing pain almost of like irritation around where like you know your orb is, where your connection with Garrett's is, where the last bit of Gormadon's physical presence within Lectarian sits. You take 3 damage. I need you to go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Where are you on the board?
He's
A
not
nat-
within you.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Ah, okay.
That's that one was needed.
That one was needed, Pookie. Victor, you say this reminds me, or you're thinking about your time in the dungeon with Gormadon. You feel the ache. You can almost feel something that you've never directly communed with, or you've never directly promised yourself to. Try to ease its way into your mind. Try to chip away at some outer wall you've set, some agreement you may have with something else. But as you feel that, you feel something, someone, some angel, some force of being that you've never truly met, that you've never truly come to know, stop what's going on, protect you from what's about to happen. And you hear in your mind, oh no, man, we can't let that happen.
Okay.
Great.
I think that's the end of my turn, I suppose.
Perfect. That's the end of Victor's turn, and we're gonna go to Akara.
Yeah, can't scream right now.
Huh?
I feel like I can't scream right now.
Well, not everybody knows who that is. Or what that is, if it is anybody.
It's fine. Okay. Oh, who is this right now? I can't see from the front.
That's Victor.
Victor. Okay.
Victor's the guy that's shrouded in blackness.
Cool.
And
I'm
darkness.
gonna take some movement, kind of like towards this area.
Right?
1, 2, 3, 5. I'll start there. I was gonna do divine sense, but we already did that, so that was great.
Oh, wait, hold on. Victor, you moved there? Many apologies. I was thinking about something else that was happening. Great. Before you finished your turn.
You might have me back.
Nope, you're totally good. You can stay there. You're gonna... If this changes what you do, then yes, we can go back, but something does happen. Victor, as you come closer towards the front of, like, the open sarcophagus, you see a skeletal hand reaches out and over the side of the, like, the crypt. And you see climbing out of it is a skeleton, another one following suit. Yeah.
2 skelly bones.
Two skelly dudes.
Do they have
I
golden
didn't know if he got a
swords?
reaction or whatever.
Yeah. Hmm?
I didn't know if he got, like, if he used his full turn, then it would have changed anything.
I think I've been like, oh my lord.
I
Uh-oh.
was right back here. I can't see over here, so I'm gonna
Me neither, man. Reach
hope
into
for
the choir.
best.
Actually, walk around.
Like a mirror.
I do need it. I have one in my room. I'll bring my DM mirror.
Put it on the-
That's yeah, like a ceiling. Yeah, we're gonna have to install a ceiling mirror for you, Sarah.
I mean, I have a mirror.
Yeah, and we're gonna have to hang it on this ceiling.
Best of luck to you.
So many command hooks.
I can make
What do
it.
you-
little
No,
key
we're gonna
thing.
drill into the wall. There goes the security
It
deposit.
just falls under admin little session.
And I'll try to work tomorrow.
Mhm.
Oh, same.
Guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt, absolutely.
Oh,
Probably on this one.
On one of the skeletons.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Would you like me to roll for it?
I believe yes, or unless it's a saving throw on my end.
It's just a ranged spell attack.
Cool. Make it one.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, absolutely, go ahead.
What is it? 30. Steven, can I borrow some of yours?
You borrowed me.
13. And that's radiant damage.
It is, okay.
And then the next attack against them has advantage.
Sick. For anybody or just you?
I think it's anybody.
Okay. We'll just assume that it's everybody. Sick. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Can I
That does not drop it.
Can I make a check on? Do they look familiar? Would I recognize them from anything?
Yeah, you can absolutely make like an insight check of like, what the fuck
Do
is
they
going
look like
on?
belonging to a certain country?
Yeah, absolutely, go for it.
It's like a 5.
No.
Yeah.
Ah, skeletons! They're made of bones! No! They got some weird gold armor already on them. That's weird.
I think she's gonna yell out, does anyone know what this is? And we'll hope there's a response sometime.
From the bushes. Skeletons!
Yeah, I'm not even sure if I noticed it because I'm facing Vivian.
No, you definitely wouldn't. You're about to lay down the hammer on her, so no, you don't know.
Then I think that's my turn.
That's your turn. Perfect. That goes to me. Great. Perfect. They were here, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. And this one's gonna climb out, use half its movement to get out. 1, 2.
Love it.
Perfect. And Victor, gonna make an attack against you. Oh boy. Please. Does a 17 hit?
It does not.
Okay. Skeleton moves forward. Just misses you. Perfect. And the other one was not able to make an attack. I'm gonna roll a luck check to see if Gertis does anything. Oh yeah, she does. That was a 19 on the die. This lady wants to help. Perfect. Alright, Gertis. Oh fuck.
Oh.
Earthquake.
There you go.
I was trying to think of where she would move first.
Oh, sorry. I thought you could reach.
No, you're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gertis gets in the mix. You hear Gertis go, "Aye, what the fuck is going on here? Certainly not a deal I thought it would be. Something new." No answers. Okay, that's fine. I'm going in, and she runs in. her like mace swinging. Perfect. That's gonna bring us back to Vivian, who you have encroached on. She is going to just shoot at you. Actually, she can't. She doesn't have a hand anymore. Forgot about that little tidbit. Great. She's gonna move 15 feet backwards.
Wait, so she was gonna shoot Seneca?
Yes, but doesn't have a gun hand.
Goes to shoot, nothing happens.
Huh? Ah, that's right. She leaves her threatened area. You get an attack of opportunity on her.
Oh, okay. Shit.
Ooh.
What do I roll here?
Just an attack roll.
Just an attack roll. I play.
On your next melee attack roll, you get to add your smite to it.
Yes.
So I guess you get to try to smite her.
What's
There's no
it?
try, there's only smite.
I did not play a melee character last time.
I know.
It's nice.
So you're gonna make an attack roll with your blood spear. So
Okay,
where it says
cool.
attack modifier in the middle box, you're gonna roll a d20, add that to it,
Okay, cool.
and then once you
I got a 14.
a 14.
Yeah.
A 14 hits.
Okay.
Perfect. So you're gonna roll the damage dice on there, additionally with the damage dice of your smite.
Okay, cool. So that's.
And the smite does, from my understanding, it only adds on thunder damage.
When it says +1 to all attack rolls with the item description, does that?
That goes into the 10.
Okay, that goes into the 10. Cool.
Yeah.
But you were saying.
Yeah, that only adds thunder damage to it.
Okay. So that's 1d6 piercing, and then 2d6 thunder damage.
Your blood spear only does 1d6 piercing?
I believe so. Yes.
There's no way that's right.
What's it? I think that was when we just had it as a normal spear, right?
Yeah, what does my magic item card for you say?
I don't think it says, because it says it gives an item description. It gets a +1, and then it gives the effect of the blood spear, and then it gives the little bit at the end. But it doesn't have anything about damage on the item description.
Definitely not how I'm gonna roll with this.
Okay. Because I was thinking that I was like, that's pretty low, but I'll roll with it.
Let me look into what I did. Maybe I forgot a paragraph when I printed it out for you.
Just maybe his Lectarian look like, or Sarcadia kind of look like a curled up bear.
That's insane.
A curled up bear.
Kind of does.
This is the head and
Go
Slouch
ahead
and
and go
open.
ahead and add an
It's
extra
not like-
d6 to that. I will go ahead and I will
Okay.
change that because I don't really love that.
I've been seeing it on session. I can't stop seeing it.
I was thinking that the moment we entered combat, I was like, that seems a little bit off.
Here's
But
the ear.
also,
Here's his nose. It's still darker.
I didn't
This is
play a
the
melee
neck,
character last time I
right?
had D&D, so I was like, maybe that's like
Here's his leg
chill.
coming around. Geno's the
Okay.
leg. And Jimin's its butt.
Okay.
Not cute.
So I'll roll for the 2d6 for normal damage, and then I'll do thunder damage. Cool. I got a 3 for normal damage. I know. And then I got a 7 for thunder damage, and
Great.
then Thunder Smite says, if the target is a creature, it must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away from you and knocked prone. So she's gonna have to do a strength saving throw.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, yes.
Alex, don't forget this is what I always do. You have to add strength to your damage roll as well.
Oh, yeah.
So your strength
Oh.
modifier. It's a spirit, right?
Okay. So do I add it to each individual roll, or is it
You add it to
to-
the end damage once.
to the end damage once?
Mhm.
Okay, so that's +5.
Plus 5. 6. So that's a total of how much damage?
Um,
And it was thunderous damage.
it was
piercing
3.
Damage.
It was 3. Yeah, it was 3 piercing damage, and then 7 thunderous damage, and then yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it.
8 piercing.
Was it 8 piercing?
When she-
Oh,
Yeah,
when
so
you
it'd be-
add
so it'd be
the-
8
yeah,
piercing.
Okay.
Yeah, so that'd be like 15 damage overall.
Okay. Awesome. You,
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna write it big too, actually.
with nothing but pure and unadulterated focus on making sure this duel ends in the most, in the way that you know it should.
Mhm.
Things have already come out with parameters. You know the only way that you can hone this back in at all is by doing what you were told by Gray Johnson, by killing Vivian. And as you charge forward, she tries to back up, but you see her body is not moving as fast as it should, as it needs to, in order to truly get away from you. And in that moment, you were able to strike, and you gore through her throat. Your spear severs her head from her shoulders. It falls on the ground with another deafening, sickening, crunchy pop. You see that the joints in her shoulders relax. Her neck, the goopy, dark blood doesn't even rush up. It just sets at the very top where you severed her head from her shoulders. And very slowly, the body crumbles to the ground. The moment it sets to the ground, you see the blood darkens and darkens and darkens until it's a soot-colored substance. Perfect. Well, that was Vivian's turn. So that brings us to Alistair.
Okay, well the duel's over, so that's cool. But now my friends are being attacked by these crazy skeleton guys, which is not fun.
Mm-hmm.
So, Alistair... Sorry, I'm really struggling to see over the council building. It's fantastic. You did a good job building it.
Thanks.
Sorry. I see that this is you, right, Victor?
Yes.
Okay, so Victor's about to get damaged. I don't know Victor, but you know, it's not good politics that your fellow council members get killed. So that your council member plus
Party.
once.
Plus one.
So I'm gonna move out from behind the tree. Where'd my guy
You
go?
guys were just like, watch it.
yeah, he came to check out today. Now he's getting attacked by a skeleton. It's somehow my fault, I think, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do a little wave to Seneca, a little bow. And then I take my bow, I rear it back. Oh, bonus action, I switch over to my fire.
Yeah.
And I shoot this skeleton.
Cool.
Right, that's right on top of Victor. I lost my D20. Found it. I love advantage. That's gonna be 28. I don't know if you saw that. That was a 1 without advantage.
Yeah,
but-
the 28 definitely hits the skeleton.
You're welcome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This says 1d8 fire, is that right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I think you buffed it, the fire damage, so.
I don't remember. That's why. That's what's on my thing.
Well-
It was your thing.
Well, no, the original loaded 1d6, and you buffed it for
Probably. I hate when things only do 1d something.
I
That
hate
was so
too.
sad.
Let's make it 8, yeah. That's gonna be 6 damage, fire.
Thundermaw does a lot
No, I
more.
said tornado.
Oh.
7,
Thundermaw.
28, 33, 38 piercing. And 6 fire.
Alistair, you pop up from the tree. You notice that as soon as Vivian falls to the ground, the two skeletons, the golden gleam of their armor dulls. Your arrow pierces the skeleton. How? You don't know. It's not really held together at any discernible point. But your arrow, I guess, hits its like bone. I don't know how skeletons work because if there's nothing in the between, how are you up? But pierces through it, and that skeleton falls to the ground, clumping like embalmed sounds do in cartoons.
I use my movement to bow.
Someone take that little guy off the field. Or just knock him over.
What about Vivian?
Oh yeah, it's just
Oh,
I believe you get a secondary attack.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I switched over to the 5.
Never mind, that is true. Yes. Perfect. Thank you for flipping over again. Awesome. Is there anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
I think I've done a lot. I'm done.
Great. That brings us to Seneca.
Okay. Can I see if Vivian is like dead?
Yeah.
Okay, perception or
That's a medicine check.
that's a medicine check. Okay. I got like a 6.
A 6. You have no fucking clue what is going on. Like you go to like touch her and like your hand comes back dusty and you're like, that's not normal, so I don't know.
Hmm.
Does body turn into black dust? I don't think.
Okay. What's it? I was asking because I get temporary hit points if I reduce the target to 0.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and do the...
Okay.
Sorry.
But also that's a weird thing because it's like it kind of if you do it it's like you know that they're down too.
Yeah,
so it's like I felt a little bit weird asking.
No, you're good.
Okay, I get 7 temporary hit points.
Great.
Okay, cool. Cool. So I'm guessing I've heard the ruckus back here at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna engage with this little skeleton over here. And then I'm just gonna do like just a normal attack on the skeleton. Let's see. So d20 plus 5 plus 10. Yeah, so 15.
15 hits. Yeah, 15. Yes, 15 hits.
Okay, cool. Alright, so so that's 4 piercing damage, and then I add 5, so that'd be 9.
9. Are you throwing this? Are you throwing it?
With my spear?
Yeah.
No, I'm just doing like melee.
Did you run up to the skeleton?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm
Oh
crazy.
yeah, I used my movement.
I didn't hear. I don't know where I was in that moment, but yeah, okay. Yeah, you run up. Perfect. You run up. You stab at the skeleton, but you stab in between the rib cages, so it's not like dead yet, but like it's still on the end of your spear.
Okay.
It's like uh-oh. It's like a Scooby-Doo moment.
I also have an extra attack. Okay, cool. I roll for that, like the d20 for that too, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I got a 28.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
That's gonna hit.
That's
okay.
gonna hit.
Then I got a 7 plus 5. That's gonna be a 12.
You have the skeleton at the end of your spear. Its eyes, there are no eyes there, it's empty. It looks down, looks up at you. You see that its arms weakly move as if to like kind of shrug. And all you have to do is kind of wiggle the spear a little bit before it falls down and disintegrates on top of the spear.
Can I knock this guy over?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that concludes my turn.
Yeah, perfect. Azra, there are no more visible combatants on the field. What would you like to do?
I'd like to go ahead and investigate the tomb area, or where the skeletons are.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Do I get any advantage with archaeologist tools?
Absolutely you do. I believe archaeologist tools gives you like a super mega buff too. So.
Oh, perfect. I basically... So it's investigation, or is it just investigation, right?
I mean, you choose. Yeah. Investigation is good with me.
Okay,
if you want to do like history or whatever too, that'd be fine.
Yeah, well, they're basically the same. So I guess I'll do investigation since I had that history check earlier.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a 22.
22.
And then it says, unlike once per day after spending 10 minutes studying an artifact, the wielder may cast the identify spell on said object. And so I get expertise and advantage on Arcana, History, and Religion. So I guess
I think that in this moment, like, it's literally a tomb. What else do archaeologists do except like use a tomb? I think right now, I will let you do the expertise thing. So expertise is you add double proficiency.
Double proficiency?
So I think proficiency is 5, so you're gonna add 10.
Okay, so that's 27.
27.
Or wait, no, 27. It's gonna be...
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 17, and I did investigation. But if I want to do history check instead, then that's going to be 10. So that's going to be...
That's 27 plus what you normally add for history. What's your intelligence modifier?
Yeah, 27.
What's your intelligence modifier?
Intelligence? 0.
Okay, then it is just 27. Okay. Azra, you run up. You see the final skeleton bones fall to the ground off of the end of Seneca's spear. A pile of goop that was once maybe Vivian, you don't know what's going on there, on the ground, head severed, arm severed, turning into black dust over time. And you're looking at this coffin. You didn't pay too much attention to what exactly was like about this. You were off doing other things. Like, you didn't come to the unveiling of this thing. It was just like, oh, it's one of many statues that are being done off based off what happened with good old G-Man over there. You take out one of your little archaeologist brushy thingies. The dust that's collected over the past couple of months on this little plaque. As you swipe it away, it reads that this is a grave for the remnants of those who were found after it happened in the French castle the night that the Great Sleeping Red One was brought to ruin. These are just remnants of anybody. They couldn't really check who these people were because of how they had been digested, how they had been killed. And as you investigate, you look at the bones, you see how there are gnaw marks on some of their arms. But you don't see in their hands chipping away where it would have been like they were fighting it. It looks like some of these bones, the ones that reanimated, were some of Gormadon's followers reanimated for some reason, somehow, coming back
So they sacrificed themselves to him.
to him.
It may have something with French magic. And can I just like tell them everything? I just kind of
Yes,
look as
we're
they see me.
We're gonna come out of initiative
Yeah.
order in this moment. All of you guys kind of, however you're feeling in this moment, you said, Janae goes, okay, that was not expected at all. Everyone good, people are hurt. I know we have plenty of clerics, plenty of medics around. If you need help, need healing. Everyone all good? And you see that she kind of goes and starts to like kind of like deal with things. Gertis kind of walks around and goes, right, well that wasn't anything we expected either. Raphael Lumpkin just walks back inside. People are kind of just like going back about business. Shaken as well, but you guys, having all engaged in fighting as well, can choose to group up.
Can I just like walk over to Alistair and just pat him on the back and do like kind of real rough and do like a lay on hands? If I don't know if you'd let me do that.
I mean, if you do it, you don't get to say in this. Do you do it? And just like
Yes,
walk
I attempt
Yeah.
to do this.
Absolutely, yeah. How much you lay on hands for?
Let's hit him with a good 15. Let's hit
15,
him with a
great.
good 15.
Alistair, you get 15 hit points back.
Azra's mouth just drops, and she's like,
What do you say to him?
I
Is
say,
anything?
Sorry, y'all.
No, it's good.
I know that that the duel didn't end up how it was supposed to, but I commend your good fight.
Okay, well, I got 15 hit points.
Yep.
It's kind of like a football player hitting you.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
It's
No,
like
I
it's
get
like
the
it's like a good game.
I get the
good
vision.
game.
I'm gonna look at Azra, raise my eyebrow, look at Seneca. I'm gonna draw my sword and stab myself in the foot.
Great. Make an attack roll against yourself.
In fact, that actually doesn't pass my own armor class.
Great,
Yeah.
you miss your own foot.
I want to do it again.
Great, extra attack. Okay.
you know,
That
you
does. That's 19.
19, great. Roll, I think it's a d6 for a sword. Add your dex
10.
modifier. What's your dex?
10. 5 is dex, so it's 10 total.
Okay, great. You only 5 back.
No magic means no magic. I'm just gonna walk away.
Seneca, I should have warned you. It's a whole situation.
You know, I think I've met enough Yejians for today.
Rightfully so.
That's what I'm coming to as a conclusion here.
You see that Greg Johnson walks back and goes, hey! Pretty crazy, huh? Not an only Yeji duel. Pretty entertaining, though.
We're gonna strike her name from the record books.
I guess the pile of goop is a her. That's cool.
Not Yejian.
I don't know, maybe.
That looks a lot like magic to me.
Hey guys, no fucking clue. Maybe some of you guys do though.
Can I do a religion check on on Vivian's body?
Yes. Let's go ahead. I know a lot of people probably want to do a lot of things. Go ahead. We'll just go around the table. What do you want to do? Just kind of knock that out.
Me first.
Yes, we'll go with you first.
Okay. So, Azra said that there are people in the castle when this happened. We sent people to kill his real body.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what kind of check it'd be to figure out if those are the people we sent there, not just Gorman's followers.
I mean,
Victor? I don't want to be rude. Did people in your party die when we sent you?
Nope.
Oh, thank goodness.
Nope. Not at the time, at least. But I can't remember if there were 2 followers that were there when we fought him, but I can't remember if they were eaten by him. Oh, they did. They did sacrifice themselves to him. Yeah, I remember that. Is that what?
make a
Do I
history
need?
check.
Okay. So I have this fun little thing. Also, it's called Grim Psychometry.
Mm-hmm.
When you you gain a supernatural talent for discerning secrets surrounding mysterious relics or places touched by evil. Make a history check to recall information about the sinister or tragic history of an object you are touching or your current location.
That sounds like it couldn't apply to anything more than this right now.
Yes,
Absolutely.
it's almost uncanny. how much-
Uncanny. God.
Well-
All right. So that's gonna be
Shit, I dropped a d6.
25.
25?
It's right there.
Yeah. Victor, you are right on the money.
Mm-hmm.
You're thinking like, a car asked you like, did anybody in your party die? You're like, no. You remember those 2 members of the Horde
Mm-hmm.
that did like sacrifice themselves to their cause in their final moments.
Mm-hmm.
You remember seeing that. You also remember how like there were countless people who were put in a trance or something like that in order to walk themselves literally into Gormadon's mouth. And as you kind of sit here looking at this like visage of like remembering what happened, it literally, as you sit here, you're like looking at this grave, you're thinking what the people did when they were making this was like, oh, we need to make a monument to those who were lost. They went to France, they found just kind of like all of the bones and stuff, they scooped them up and shipped them off to Daysense in order to make this like mass grave basically. And unfortunately 2 of the things that made it into the sarcophagus were 2 of Gormadon's followers. And you're like, yeah, okay. That's what exactly happened.
That's out in the open now to the party.
That's crazy.
But the real question is the relationship. Why? Why did that happen now?
That's a good point.
Well, I got a degree from Yeji College. That's a deception roll, by the way.
Okay, great. You lie. Go ahead. I was like, there's no Yeji College.
I know exactly. I'm lying to my teeth.
lying to the group.
Yeah.
I was like, is this another like we're in my apartment type moment?
No,
where
no, no,
you
no.
realize that there's a Yeji. Okay.
And the logic I was taught says, if 2 skeletons of an evil dragon god pop up at the same time that somebody refuses to die, much like the evil dragon god refused to die. Connected. The end.
Seneca, I know that you wanted to do a religion check.
Yeah, I was gonna do it on Vivian's body, but
Yeah.
also, yeah.
Go ahead.
I got on that one.
Let's go.
I know exactly what you think on that one. You're looking at this and you're going, wow. Soot. Lots of burning. You know what else comes from burning?
Glory holes.
Glory holes. You're like, this is another beautiful sacrament to the power that is Moradin. What comes from glory holes must soon return.
I just sort of clutch my the Meridic amulet that I have, and I'm just kind of like, it's like I don't share anything, but I feel like this is like a revelation that I've undergone. It's like
Yeah.
it's all part of his master plan. I just don't quite understand it yet.
Yep. You see that. Does anyone else have anything they immediately want to do? You see that Janae walks back out and goes, okay. I feel like maybe the council meeting has been ruined. We're now down another councillor. We're gonna have to do another election in Yeji again. Yeah, we have a week, so I guess in 1 week we'll have another council meeting. Hopefully nothing like this happens again. I'll see you guys on the council in a week. You see she nods, but she looks at you guys, looks at Gertz and goes, we're still on for tonight though. We'll meet. How about we just talk now? Now good? Actually, let's talk in 5 minutes. I need to go to the bathroom. That's where we're gonna end today's session.
I thought you were gonna go to the bathroom.
That was how I was like, how are we gonna make the time skip here? Oh, Janae's gonna go to the bathroom.